Today, I will play the TA-30 Compass for a quick anti-air mission. I will use a full anti-air loadout that I will use efficiently against enemy aircrafts later. I immediately start the aircraft engines and expedite on the runway for takeoff. After taking off, I noticed an inbound enemy aircraft and locked my radar on it. I fly closer and closer to the incoming target, attempting to get a good shot of my missile on him. I fired a missile, hoping it would land a good hit on him. It missed. The enemy aircraft was able to flare out and evade the missile just in time. But I think the enemy's luck has just run out, as I fired my second missile onto him and scored a direct hit. I then fired a third one just for good measure. The enemy plane is done for. The aircraft crashes down into the earth. But it's no time to celebrate, as I look into the radar and see a horde of enemy planes inbound to my location. I got locked on by an enemy missile, and I scrambled to evade the incoming missiles. I shut off my afterburners and launched flares and countermeasures. The enemy missiles luckily flew past my jet and took the opportunity to lock on a nearby enemy fighter and launched a Fox 2. The enemy fighter was greeted by my missile and got smashed into smithereens. This made the enemy even more mad at me, and they launched more incoming missiles into my fighter. I shut down my engines once again and dropped flares and countermeasures, which luckily, once again, evaded the incoming enemy missiles. After evading the missiles, I checked my map and noticed incoming enemy transport aircraft were inbound to drop enemy tanks on the contested objective. These transport aircraft are high-value targets and need to be taken out quickly. As I approached the transports, I got locked on by more enemy missiles and quickly evaded them. But while I was distracted fighting for my whole life, I overshot the transports and wasn't able to find the angle to shoot in time. I turned my plane around, hoping to get a good hit on them. I fired all of my 2 remaining Fox 2s, and each of them struck a hit on the transports. I switched to guns, hoping to get closer to the target, but was quickly interrupted by more incoming enemy missiles. I quickly evaded the incoming missiles and resumed my pursuit to get closer to the enemy transports. I was then, again, interrupted by more incoming enemy missiles. But this time, I committed to my attack on one of the transports and unleashed my 20mm bullets onto him. The target finally got obliterated, and I quickly shut off my engines and launched flares, evading the missiles just in time. The run is doing well so far. But, of course, all good things must come to an end. I spotted an incoming enemy helicopter and tried to approach and eliminate it with my guns. But as I was approaching the enemy helicopter, I was greeted with my poor potato aim and got punished with enemy bullets, and I got hit.
Engine fire.
The airplane was done for, and I pressed the eject button. The run was over, but it was a good run. A helicopter will always be better than a fighter jet in close ranges. I hate helicopters.